It's always nice to start the day with a cloud inversion, isn't it?
Look at that.
And that is quite a cloud inversion. So yeah, welcome to our first morning of full day hiking on La Palma.
Exciting.
We've just been dropped off by our taxi guy Jose, and I think we're at just shy of 6,000 feet.
It was an amazing drive.
Unbelievable.
That we drove right up into the cloud and then up above it. Wow.
It's amazing where the roads can take you on this island. But yeah, as you can see, we're up in a pine forest. Breathtaking surroundings. And we are starting a hike here to Pico de la Nieve, which is, I think, about 6,400 feet at its highest point at the summit. But we've passed through the clouds on the way up, and the sun up here is absolutely ridiculous. Jose was telling us the UV index up here is very high, and you can feel it really burning you.
You can feel the intensity of it.
We've just lathered a load of sun cream on, but we're standing on the trail, and looking up to our right is where we're heading. So I think we're going to get the shades on, have a swig of water, and make our way up towards Pico de la Nieve.
Can't wait.
So, yeah, let's get rolling. So this opening section is pine forest. And lots of it. Lovely smell in the air, isn't there?
Yeah.
You can smell the pine, it's fantastic. But yeah, that heat from the sun when you get out of the shade of the trees is intense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Burny hot.
Apparently not many people live up here.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Jose was saying it's not much of an inhabited zone about this sort of altitude because it is so hot. But yeah, obviously we don't know what the route holds. We've got a map, a compass, a guidebook. We've got a route plotted in the GPS. But as far as the terrain and stuff goes, we're aware that the summit of Pico de la Nieve is quite open, quite exposed. But aside from that, I think this forest section will kind of fizzle out at some point, and it'll be more open alpine stuff. But just loving it. It's just so nice. And not a single person to be seen anywhere either.
So quiet.
Fabulous. So it's looking like we spotted on these pine trees evidence of burn. Now, if you look here, that's kind of sooty and ashy. And I know they were mentioning when we were in Madeira, the guides were saying these pine trees will burn, won't they? Or the outer layer of bark will burn, but the tree will actually survive it, won't it? But lots and lots, in fact almost all of these trees around here have got charred bark, so it looks like at some point there's been a fire, a big fire up here, which is quite a scary thought. But wow, what a breathtaking area. Just stunning, isn't it? Still, quiet, isolated. Amazing.
Pine cones are just littering the path.
So along with your huge pine trees, there's these huge pine cones as well.
A bit bigger than...
Yeah, slightly bigger than average. You got to be careful you don't stand on them because they're a good way to fall over, aren't they? Some gentle bird song in the background. Well, it's time for one of those viewpoints. And that is quite a view. That is just a solid sheet of cloud down there. That's what we passed through on the way up. I think that's sitting around, I don't know, 3,500 feet to about 4,000 feet. But it was quite something passing through it. You could feel the temperature drop, and then as soon as you got out the other side, it was scorching hot. So that would also be a nice view if the clouds weren't there, but that's pretty spectacular, isn't it?
isn't it?
Quite a cloud inversion. There's obviously more over there as well. Absolutely stunning. So another little clearing and a breathtaking view and a sea of cloud, and out on the horizon there in the middle of the picture is Tenerife, and you can see that peak, come on focus, there you go, right in the middle of the picture is Mount Teide or Teide or however you pronounce it, which is, I think, what is it, around 12,000 feet?
Something like that.
I think it's one of the highest points in the Canaries. Come on focus. But yeah, that's not a bad view, is it?
Wow, absolutely lost for words.
A sea of cloud and the island of Tenerife, and still this dense forest below us, mostly pine, and that lovely smell still in the air. Absolutely fabulous. So it's been climb in this
Stunning path though.
intense sunlight.
Yeah.
Still got those amazing cloud inversions behind us, but we've just noticed up in the distance there, that ridge in the middle of the picture we think is the edge of the Caldera, which is the kind of rim of the main crater of the island. Which sort of is home to the biggest peaks on the island, and I think Pico della Nieve is somewhere over there.
Yeah.
So we're pressing on. I don't think we're too far from it now.
I think it snakes round and
yeah, there's a lot
back.
of zigzagging because it's quite a steep path, and I think we're going to leave this tree line. Lizards everywhere as well. Just seen a few running away in front of me. Yeah, I think we're going to leave the trees behind at some point soon. But just absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's nice to get a bit of shade, isn't it? So I think we're just about to leave the last of the trees behind, and we just cannot stop turning around and looking at that. Just this sea of clouds. It is just breathtaking in Tenerife over there in the distance. And we are getting closer to the Caldera rim. We can't be far away now, but it is hard work. The sun is intense, the bandana's gone on. I'm channeling a bit of Alan Metalman, but the top of the head was getting rather scorched, so we had to do something about that. But yeah, just absolutely mind-blowing. What a place.
Heaven on earth.
Isn't it just? I know we're probably filming too much of this cloud inversion, but what the hell. We've just spotted that as well, which I think is the lower end of part of the Caldera. It's part of the Ruta de la Volcanos, I think they call it.
Yeah.
Just sticking out above the clouds. And we have not got far to go now, I don't think.
There's a finger post up there.
There's a finger post at the top of there. That's got to be the Caldera rim. Well, we've met the Caldera rim, and wow. One hell of a sense of space. A little bit breezy up here, but it is just incredible, isn't it?
Lost for words. It's views for days.
I think we're up at around 7,000 feet, maybe just shy. That right in the middle of the picture, the little peak sticking out on its own, is Pico Beccanado, which is one that we've got planned for coming days. And also, way off over there in the distance, you might just be able to make out the observatory at Roque de los Muchachos. That's another one we've got planned. But just
Highest point on the island.
yeah, that's the highest point, about 8,200 feet, I think. But wow, just
incredible,
mind-blowing. So anyway, we are heading off. We're only about a third of a K, I think, up this route, which is going to take us to the top of Pico de la Nieve and probably give us some even better views over the Caldera. So let's crack on up here and see what we can find. Did we mention the cloud inversions? Well, there we have it. A little bit breezy, a bit exposed up here, but my word, it really is something else. The GPS is saying about 7,200 feet. There's this memorial cross over here, not quite sure what that's about. Absolutely mind-blowing. What do you think? It is truly incredible, isn't it? Yeah. Wowzers.
Happy hikers.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. We've just hopped over to the other side of the summit plateau. Just everywhere you turn is just absolutely mind-blowing. This bit's obviously fenced off because you would not want to fall over the edge. Just incredible. Well, that was quite a summit.
Absolutely stunning.
And we've just come back down onto the Caldera path, and we're just going to kind of pick our way a little bit further along.
Yeah.
We're actually descending now, just to see what's there really. We need to keep a bit of an eye on time because we've got a 5 o'clock pickup and it is 2:10, so
You wouldn't want to miss that taxi.
no, it's a long walk down. So yeah, we're gonna have a little bit more of a mooch along here, see what there is, maybe stop for lunch somewhere along here and then start making our way back, I think.
Yeah.
But just blown away by the whole place, man.
It's lovely day.
Absolutely redonkulous. And everywhere you turn you get stuff like that. Got a little visitor for lunch who spotted our sandwiches and the crusts left over. You're not daft, are you?
They're really not. They're very
No, very clever. Have a sandwich crust. See ya. Back for more. I think that's the last bit, mate. Well, with Mr. Raven nicely fed, we're retracing our steps back to the Summit Path junction, and we're basically going to head back down the way we came up. But what a route!
Yeah, enjoy these views on the way down.
Yeah, I'm not getting bored of looking at that.
Amazing.
It is stunning, absolutely stunning, and everything else over that way as well. But yeah, right in front of us now is the junction of paths, and we're going to be heading off along this one in the direction of Tenerife and Mount Teide. You can still see over there off in the distance. And onwards and back down.
What a day.
So I don't know how much filming we'll do on the way down, but maybe put the drone up and see what happens. We put it up there. It was a bit sketchy because it was quite blustery up the top. I don't know what the footage will be like, but we'll see. But yeah, we're just going to soak up this amazing surroundings and amble our way back down. Back down into the pine forested area, which is quite nice because there's a bit of shade here and there like this, because it has been ridiculously hot up there, hasn't it?
Feeling that sun now.
Yeah, even with I can feel it through the bandana. Well,
Let's look into what the cross was at the top.
yeah, the cross at the top of Pico de la Nieve, we don't know what that was about, so we'll have a look into that and see if we can find anything out about that. Maybe plop it in the comments or the description or something. But yeah, we're basically just picking our way back down the way we came up and heading on down to meet Jose again. So we shall catch up with you a bit further on down. Nice to see a bit of colour around, there's lots of flowers out. I think these yellow ones, Jose was saying they're called Eres. Not sure about these pink and yellow ones, but nice to have some flashes of colour on the trail. Well, we're not far off reaching our pickup point, are we?
No.
And yeah, we're back down in the forest. We've only sat here because it's nicely lit to do this last piece to camera.
We will not be staying here. That sun is...
Looking for some shade, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
The sun is intense. So yeah, we're only, I think, about half a K away from the car park. But so quiet up here, we've hardly seen another person.
It's been absolutely amazing as an introduction to walking in the Palma again. Just couldn't have asked for anything better, could we?
Mad.
Just stunning.
Absolutely beautiful. And to think as well, you know, looking down on those cloud inversions, all the towns and villages underneath those are having a warm but a cloudy day.
Yeah, where we're staying.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll have been in cloud today, so.
And we've just been bathed in sunshine up here. But yes, we're going to be back to the cab, back down to the hotel, and showers and out for something to eat, I think. Yeah. And then another one tomorrow.
Another adventure.
Yeah, early night tonight.
Wait.
So, thanks for coming along and hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we shall see you on the next one. So ta-ta for now. See ya.